up USA? What's up Ghana? This your boy Freddie X of SG Entertainment. Hey, it's Ghana Music Award USA 2020. We got 2 nominations. US based Afro Pop Song of the Year, US based Afro Pop Artist of the Year. Go on Facebook and vote for me. The name is Freddie X. Don't forget, you already know us. Let's get it.
Let's talk entertainment. Let's do entertainment. The Sammy Flex TV is the right place for you to be. Being an MC Berima, and this very segment is Sammy Flex Speaks. Has it here picking up trending stories, entertainment stories. Since the man himself is in the building, who am I talking about? William Dada, Sammy Flex of Xylophone 102.1 FM, Showbiz Agenda, host Papa Pan, and then. Beer and the church near me could be on one of the Akotene and Mammy. Now, my boy form 118 beer and which would be a cost. Hey, Richie the finest boy Flex carries the guitar Rasta Lapiji in Tim Chemu Papa and our face the Beef Nation President Nana Reagan, aka Tracy Nikuno, aka Tracy Nikuno.
Tracy, dear, Tracy watching. Actress no.
And I make my intro to Kebia. Just one of our
Nikruni Nana Reagan.
Man,
the other can be I made them see you.
You Brasame,
big man.
Be your body.
Ekoyi, I started after no. Now so confine pa, you know. And then yamiasi.
A better we can say by June dear, when I started thinking.
To see her no day. Intimin can say Nyamia dum. June ni buy no na etin ko mo bi ehu dem hu afeni nkwawie afidie yesan no nkwawie a bo ho ban because June na eguso 2020 ejema say by June de ni new ni et gusuti as I say we June if you are and then about 2020 and we are still in the 2020 so don't lose God.
Did be try Yakopon twebia ko Yakopon osoro na bibia de di ho ade what you be try
good.
And they are trending stories. Menenam, and I'm a kotsi. Evo Facebook. Apart from that, the Samsung and I'm a kotsi being to a radio station. And I'm a kotsi being to what the dance hall or because say Kamson. Now, men starting free, our radio station, Asaase FM. Asaase radio, I mean. And seeing me everything I hear and come once almost starting there is so good. It was super. It was something else. Brasami. Before I met Wasum, Asaase Radio. Ban. I can't send radio is see an almost strength now percentage. How do you see it there?
Well, I think sir, yes, then discuss here Asaase the radio platform Mekai Passe, yes, discuss here a friend is saying. Angel. Yeah, Asaase share then discuss your tight. Maybe fine come be muda, but share then discuss your tight. But I still think that as a station or the person who achieve na say station be back for the size or double for like we all know. Be a name the official for and a channel na no shit. And the anopa be you brand the pia na be a costume. But after some time, you know. I feel no partner doom, we are not doom, not can you bring one. And she do that, be never be now fine, cry, and doom cry, no best. So I do because I got pet battery, but the one time, so at the time, now Asaase, I think they got that love.
Yeah.
And again, almost some names here, they were already known in the system. And finally said, the Obio YFM or call him Pomer Infinity. No, not John Jermaine, Slim Lady. Jeremy, you're the Maybeck. Oh, Mini Papa. Caroline, good. Caroline, more far, a guy back who's no more Plaza FM. And also Omodene Ekoe, and some 1 or 2 names, a big names. My own Nana or Twijando, big man, was also part of it. And I have the names we buy in the broadcasting fraternity. No one will say these guys are pioneers or they are legends. And now expectation very high, and people gave them that welcome. As a matter of fact, I'm back for Facebook commentary say what about them, and what they actually used to beat the people was their decor, their appearance, and their looks. Charlie, on photos on the better social media, on studios, on compound, on equipment. Charlie, they were on point. The premises, the compound of the station. It was so beautiful. Oh yeah, will be our fraternity man. And then you feel like being there. So people gave them the welcome. But I still think that as a station, maybe they know their share. But then, as I am a media person, they minimally say, no, it's the best to us. It's about your content. And content, you're all your mass following, mass following for just everybody. But be so some selected few. Maybe Asaase Radio is looking at their particular audience. They are not looking at the mass following now. Obe expect to say every Tom, Dick and Harry almost no muti on program now or more yedi more. Even when they started, show social media feedback, especially some more live programs are now show views now up fine. But the and to say before it was to be expected. They just needed some vim, some vigor to maintain or to sustain but ABR, like I said, station be on a policy. Maybe they are now re-strategizing, coming in with this, coming in with that. But based on what they are doing in there, we say what about the caste system now? They are not looking any extraordinary like they came. They say what be normal in the system. I say, and yet a particular program there. And I yes a particular presenter be a person Tina, you might miss them. Because now radio Tina say we being sorry case me kwa koti Asaase Radio, being sorry case me kwa koti Xylophone FM. Almost sorry some BT program. Into about some BT showbiz agenda, BT taxi driver. Into almost they also have to get some programs like that. I'll be sorry case me kwa koti we nina nema. Because said they would need some time to build. If they build it, we are good to go.
Alright, so we are good to go there. Now because just be up here because in common and labor you are beginning. If we start comes on now, Omar Rizzi, one of the finest initiatives. I think it's good. It's a very nice thing. Almost free, Asaase sound clash. Now, but before I go into it, the producer, I think Rich Paper so about video be Samini. Name wasem eto on we are maybe so you better try and commodity the producer which here create some many video.
Shock, but the truth was out that you can't take me out, right? And every other time there is some style to try and take me out. In these times, you people are trying to tell me that you would watch Shatta go and clash my son Stonebwoy, who Shatta started to diss and beef with simply because he was my artist. So anything that's coming from Samini's camp for that matter was not good or was not basically so they had to beef. That's been going on, it's been going on, but the real beef started from myself, where he brought it to me and I had to deal with it as constructive as I could for the longest time so that I don't fall for the muds while trying to pay attention to what was going on down there. End of the day, he came in 2020 on Showbiz Entertainment Show with Nanama McBrown and the rest of the panelists and came and made a confession that everything he said about me was just jokes and it was a lie. Just like how I was trying to let you people, the whole industry and the whole nation understand that all those things that guy was saying about me were lies. You guys didn't listen. You guys did not pay attention. You guys thought it's about time somebody took off this guy. It's about time somebody cleared Samini off the scene. Guess what? I'm still here in 2020. And I expect my son Stonebwoy to tell Shatta that until he finishes what he started with me, he can't come down to his level to come and clash him because it is not his fight. It is not his beef yet. I come from 2003, 2004 with you, Bandana, when you did Mukuho, and I did my album with Linda on it. So how do you then come to clash my son who came out in 2008 or something? And how is that even fair? How is that a fair comparison? How is that any grounds for anybody to even want to? And then Asaase Radio or Asaase Multimedia. I believe that you guys know the history of Ghana entertainment well. To not make such a conclusion. So then in that case, who am I going to clash? Because I am also still in here and I still have issues with people, especially if people have finally come out to come and say that everything they said about me was a lie and was fabricated and they just did it because they wanted to trend. Okay, what if I start to, let's not even go there. You know, so we need to also have a face-to-face one-on-one for him to let me know that it was all jokes. Let's scrap it. Let's not take it serious. You can't just go sit on TV and say it and brush it off. And for our fake and what do you call it? Hypocritical industry people to watch that comment pass like nothing happened. Somebody has come and maybe make better out of something they did wrong some years back. Somebody has come to, you know, clear the air about rumors and fabrications about somebody's brand, and you guys just let that pass and not talk about it. So there are youth on the street who still.
All right, maybe so watch a video. This will be Brasam. This very video, you know, you can see a team in two sections, and I mean, Kaori, maybe change. Now, maybe see a started free, Samini, and then Shatta Wale. In the video, no state here say, or then on the start here. Then it say Asaase Radio. This initiative, our person debate. Say even say BBC or Honoma is supposed to be Samini stroke Shatta, not Samini stroke Stonebwoy, because Stonebwoy no free nase. Honoma realized that he was sounding a little bit disappointed. Kakra.
Yeah, it's obvious.
Now, the statement no making. Do you think, say, Samini, what he's saying, he's making, let me use the word, sense?
Yeah, he's making sense. He's making a great deal of sense. Very much, no crony meaning. Boxers in po. The fact say, we are boxer no, and say, ubeti obi ako.
Okay.
Enti neho, akwaya okoko na senya owini ye. But ne level awo, ebi a ne level no onru obi a owo na nim chen. If I say money pakara de na se for no, ebi a ne level enye den enru. Sanso na ebi a money pakara so ontimi ne obi a owo na se. Ebi a some lightweight champion bi emma meko. It's a Samini ka say ono hu ni say ade na omo ye mismatch no so why disappointed that me ne again and he gave us clear analysis so we say waka ne keke wa my clear analysis am my dates to support his analysis say okay we are coming to have a clash. If it is a clash and I've agreed to do one, I will see a no a tipain like I know my level kind of thing no san I will see a no it okay tie hwehwemu Samini ne level be ye hwan yeshwemu at the level Shatta Wale. And so analysis no can say Stonebwoy ni Shatta Wale fight no, it was born out of onone Shatta Wale beef. That is very true.
Okay.
Meti if someone doesn't like me, munka say mo that person doesn't like you.
Yeah, very true.
So that was what Samini said. That time Shatta Wale ni started beef no. That time maybe Stonebwoy was not even born in musically, I mean.
Yeah, sure.
He was not born musically. But a course now we're free Samini asia banede. Sam tokano ye de tile.
The frau.
Akoye say excuse my words, the ambudu and the and then one tokano. Ebi taman tokano ta obi poni enwo no. Nanso enei oshia oyabudi no oshia and then there is a misunderstanding or a perceived misunderstanding. So if Samini is saying this, me, I think I cannot agree with him. Nah, we know. As much as Samini has a point, as much as he has every right to be disappointed now, I'm not too sure who he is blaming. That is my discussion here.
Okay.
I'm not too sure who he is blaming. Who is he blaming? Is he blaming Stonebwoy? Is he blaming Asaase Radio? Or he's blaming Shatta? Because as much as I know, Lapiji, extra story B for SammyFlexTV.com. In the story, no, he got the idea or the inspiration from a tweet Samini put out. Samini in the tweet, Samini was suggesting, said he was calling Shatta for a clash like this, and that he was asking Shatta whether in mind day. Samini did not call Stonebwoy because he thinks Stonebwoy is not his level for him to call him for a clash. He did not call any of the other boys, whether Jupiter or Episode or any of them, because all of them, I know they see Samini as their dada. In terms of because he's my dada, it means oh no, or the boss. They all see Samini as their dada. That's why Samini did not call any of them. And he said, Obia or take industry nasi panso ba BBC. Not only Pakono, who said Samini has showed his readiness to do it. That's only Pakono bypasses Samini, Eko Shatta. Then it means two things. Whether the people do not see the impact or influence of Samini as it stands now, or they don't just need him. They think because he doesn't have the weight. Because like Samini said, Samini is still in the game. Samini is still in the game. All the top artists in Ghana, if you are mentioning, Samini is at the top. Samini is still at the top. And he said, Obiye say now, or no, who say, why is this happening? Why is this going on now? He has every right to be disappointed. He has every right to feel awkward. And that is how one fan take about Bontino. Maybe Samini was also expecting his son Stonebwoy to go like, everyone is Obia Baha. Now, say, Kwakoye presenters forum and BB. Don't back by Sammy Flex were in the office or in the bungalow or editing. Don't back about best friend them. Okay, yes, say Sammy Flex the move reprimand and quiet presenters forum. Now very much okay, miss me a presenter or have me yes Sammy Flex TV. It's in the without consulting me whether one I'll be available, whether it is something I have to represent. Now but I'm sorry, very marine. Oh, very Marco representing what presenters forum that very Marco representing presenters forum Sammy Flex TV. How come I don't know? Is he really prepared like that? Does he have the wherewithal to go and represent us? All these questions are questions I will ask. And that's exactly what Samini is doing. And to me, I'm still asking that at what point organizers no more yes our clash and agree on the two. Be it Stonebwoy or Shatta. At what point no more agree on the two? And when they agreed on the two, what came to their mind on Samini? Or is it because Samini is not in the country at the moment?
Okay.
Because I know Samini is also locked down in Canada.
Yes.
And also corona lockdown akwachini bi ono de nabusuan fo to no pode ne de nye yasa ne yire ne ma ho nti ono de ofi because this is also a country or call on regular basis for holidays na so to ono de ofi on check down lock it down sir. If their problem is we want something for a buzz in for our station, therefore his absence will not permit us to do it. Then we are not forcing them, but they could have explained for us to know, they understand the industry, but then they know that there is an impediment here and there. That is why they are not doing it with Samini. But if they ignore all these explanations, no discussions or whatsoever, Nebebani Stonebwoy pum, Shatta pum, this Samini is missing out. Bro, he has every right to be disappointed. I think he's not even ranting enough. And if Stonebwoy doesn't handle this with care, it can mar his relationship with Samini moving forward.
Yeah.
If Stonebwoy doesn't handle this with care, because I've also seen another headline that Samini is quoted to have said, or no Stonebwoy, when something comes up, they plan on how they should react to face the issue. But on the Assemble, Stonebwoy couldn't be behind him. He expects Stonebwoy to have his back, but Assemble and Stonebwoy did not have his back. But no factory, smart compare the official free.
Because I think say Kelvin Boy issue there by on Ashaman electromagnetic issues. I think the Samini also came inside and they control the whole situation.
Yeah, same way. And again, Samini in one of the videos also said, even on Shatta, I have a communication, like personal one-on-one communication about this whole clash, showing that he is ever ready to do this. Samini doesn't see this as a competition. I'm sure he sees it as more like an entertainment of a sort. Or when is a competition? That's why I see his willingness and his eagerness to partake. Now, say Oko clash Stonebwoy and Samini. Then the question begs to be asked: say, who are you going to clash with, Samini? Because now you are going to clash Shatta and Stonebwoy. Okay, they are going to do it fine. Now after that, Samini is still unless they are taking him out of the whole thing. If they are taking him out of the whole thing, then maybe after Stonebwoy and Shatta, maybe they could clash episode and Jupiter.
Sure.
Then it goes on like that. No more clash. But Samini, who are they going to wait to clash with Samini? Is Samini going to clash with Jupiter? It's a hell no.
Yes.
Episode, a hell no. In our current system, the only person who will match Samini is Shatta and nobody else.
Sure.
So if Samini is angry, I agree with him 100%. It is good he did not keep this. It is good he did not act hypocritical over this. But he came out, put out a video from his Canada base for us to know that our Don, high grade Don, is not happy.
Alright, so let's talk about hypocrite and hypocrisy now. We use the word hypocrisy or use the same word. Now, the person your final discussion with now your media. So Asaase Shatta 2020 or better showbiz United Showbiz now with Nana Mama Brown on UTV and Obeka say, oh, those days crap na me Samini any beef and saying it was just for me to trend. Man kebi. Brasa no to one kebi. Me name say any other panelist and pundits and host and presenter be ekebia. I think so were expressing a displeasure around that area. So I didn't atnaso. Na be say e cost na yen kind.
As a matter of fact, you cannot tell news people which angle they discuss. Personally, I'm not sure, say, after Shatta we know. The program you on. Did we do any program on it?
Yeah, I think so. We spoke a little bit about the actions, quiet course.
No, the only thing I remember we talked about was when he said Stonebwoy didn't say Shatta. I don't know what we talked about. I don't know. And at that time, for instance, I was also not on radio, so we did not discuss much.
Okay.
Fact is that Sa Assembly I walk Obia Chimi say, and as our perception be said, Shatta na all yes Samini sa na nyam partner or they hype no. I'm not sure this is the first time, and I'm not sure the first time I hear a time I Shatta call UTV. Even that is why people did not pay attention to it.
Okay.
It has been said 1,000 times. And Shatta, I'm sure he has said it on several occasions in some of his live videos. Okay. Wow, follow Shatta panel. When to make can't say Saturday now test assembly first. It is not true.
And they're very true.
Maybe that's why people ignore, because to them, it doesn't come as a news value again for you. Maybe that's why they ignored.
Okay.
But it's not as if say Shatta or cancer man. Yeah, if Samini who are but before for can no. Me, I'm not and sadly I'm not for brainy because Shatta me who saw no there at that time all that he was looking for was to unseat Samini.
Yeah.
So everything he was doing was just to unseat him. And like I'm saying, he said that thing in several interviews. It was not as if a Saturday depend on cancer and first. Like a Saturday no cancer and first there. Then we could all have questions to answer and say, oh, I didn't know cancer and for the first time. Now you discuss. It wasn't the first time. Maybe that's right. So Samini should not blame the media too much, say almost ignore. No. Samini is still news. Samini is still news. Entina on time as Stonebwoy ne Kelvin Boy there. Now they now operating, you know, and as our long post to be ahead. All over it was news.
Yeah, sure.
All over it was news. So you shouldn't think that if you're on the news until you can know. But it's because that thing people think no we are bread. Shatta Wale essay or some more kind intro. But him Samini crowd, so I can't say how. Samini crowd me interview at the beer, Menina interview Kramanaka say Shatta Wale some more kind at that time. They were all lies. And they be or say Shatta for prove him right on mention and say it wasn't a lie.
So we can kind of say, but time in 7 or 10 has here. Next time, say me,
yes. Yes.
Me, mine.
Samini Bawakasa.
Yes. And this very video look up. Well, just the 3 minutes.
Portion
Yes.
And you know that is why maybe people did not pay some critical attention to it.
Okay.
But apart from that, Samini is still highly respected. Samini is that guy whose event I can pay any amount to go see because he give me the satisfaction I'm looking for. Okay. Samini is still a legend, and I'll salute him any other day.
Salute him any other day, dear brother. In your few magic words, let's go straight to Asaase Radio. It's an organization, and I said the only person we know, and now Ebia, I touch him out, be Ebia, Omanya, like the way you do it, put it out there. And maybe Samini so some few words for him. Now you wrap it.
To be frank, what Asaase Radio wants to do, make us manya the full picture.
Okay.
I'm not too sure about the full picture. I'm not too sure. Minima denon person me no. Somebody will stage so. Somebody just radio on radio platform so. Somebody virtually. I'm not too sure. Okay. The only thing I've seen is the clash. Okay. I'm yet to get the full details. It means details now the material must say how they are going to. Is it just songs number one now? Because a bit more and say they are just going to play songs from these artists. Okay. How is it going to be done? I don't know. Okay. And I'm just waiting for the show. I'm just waiting for the showdown, and after that, I think Samini is right. He's spoken. He is the mighty Samini. Mighty Samini has spoken, and everything he said, me I agree with him. We are following. But then he said. Omo ntie or cano no bokoso e class Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale. Is to just stay back and let's see if they can do this thing like 5 times. They will not even be able to do it like 5 times. Because almost me on Shatta Wale, then they can look for maybe any of the Jupiters or the episodes to do Stonebwoy. Nothing at what was no much me nyakakra. But it's if we now yes Stonebwoy and Shatta Wale, I say asan. There's nothing to do again.
It's a very great point. Rest of the other say because say sana wakano you shut that ADH na ya hwehwe mu se na TV na he ya besa betena sina ya kan ho asem. Thank you bia rest am moto bo echeche ni memu chem ya das pa nyankopon hwa onye kese. Well, me di MC Berryman na he ya na di adwumadi ni besi mabofo a moboa me mate bia adwumadi ni akoso jojo. Richie the finest boy flex, currency the digital rasta lapiji intim chemu pa and afi na rega. Omina kan obi and afi so kan obi na adwumadi ni na akoso. Medawasi, think beyond, subscribe. Take care of yourself and be good.